till, oh, we got anybody? Tag. Got such a glare on my glasses. Yeah, tag. Tag, tag. 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 Where's Emma? There you are. Okay. All right, I got you live with the camera set up. Hi, everyone. Unfortunately, as I was finishing that original piece, I blew the circuit again. Oh well. So I have no fan and no light. So what I did in preparation so I could do this live was I cut my strips that I'll need. We're going to do this piece and then the one more long piece over there. So I cut everything to size to sort of speed it up a little bit. And I was really impressed yesterday with the quality of the microphone. I didn't think that it would work, or I didn't think you'd be able to hear me as well as at least I could hear myself when I watched the replay last night. I still want to get an external mic, but I thought it was really audible. So I hope you guys did too. I didn't see a problem with that. All right, so I don't want to lose any light. Let's get hopping. And first I'm going to roll the starch and then apply it, and then I'll swing the camera over here and we'll get the long piece done. Maybe I should do the long piece first. Let's do the long piece first, and then if you're sick of it, you can click off. Hang on. I had everything set up for the short one. We'll just roll with the short one. Hang on. I don't know if you can see how much it's dripping off the roller. I don't know. You want to saturate the roller, but you don't need it to be still dripping when you go up the ladder. So I'm applying the tacks to hold it up. So I'll be hands-free. just one of the tricks that I learned in all the years of wallpapering in my house was when you're going to be in an area like that over the door or coming down the side of it, sometimes it's just easier to measure and cut the piece. Then you got less excess hanging up there that you got to battle with, make everything hold still. So now I'm going to roll the top coat and spread it out again with the squeegee. And normally with wallpaper, I would have gone in with a straight edge and cleaned that off. And then where that overlap is, I would deal with that. I'm not going to do that until the rest of it, until it's all dry tomorrow or Tuesday, whenever I get a chance to catch up to that. Because I don't want it to pull everywhere. Because it's starch instead of glue, it doesn't have as much adherence. So when I try to cut the burlap, it's sliding and it's screwing everything up. So it's just easier to come in and fix all that when it's dry, because then everything else is not going to get tugged around. So hang on, we'll put the roller back up there and clean that, and then we'll go on to the next one. You probably can't tell, but at first I roll it pretty light, and then when I get a fair amount of the starch off the roller, then I go back over with a little bit more pressure and sort of squeeze that fabric into the starch. Rolled right off. I need another tack up there in that corner. And let's get the, let me put the chip brush. So I'm going to use, it's a 2-inch chip brush, just to get it in between the tacks up top and in that corner. just dripping too much, so I'm going to see if I can get what I want done with this. Hands are slippery. And the last one. Alright, now into that corner. So you can see it's not hard. It's really not. I mean, you know, it'd be easier for a lot others of you because you're younger than me. You know, and you know I need knee replacements, so that makes it a little tougher for me, but I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty upset when the power went out today. I was like, damn it, maybe I should just put it on video and, you know, like I did yesterday and put it up, but I told you I was going live, so I did. But I didn't bother getting dressed up nice or doing my hair or anything because I know there's no fan, so, and it's about 70 degrees out today, so it's pretty warm. And I'm sweating already, so I'm just taking a sip and settling down for a minute. I'll reposition the camera. So I'll take you up and show you the seam. That's what I mean. Normally I would put a straight edge in the middle of that and come right down it with a real sharp razor and take the two pieces out, and then it matches up beautifully, at least when you do wallpaper. but I'm just having a real heck of a time with it wet trying to cut the burlap. It's just a whole different beast. So I'll do it when it's dry and then re-wet that. So that's what I just put up. And I see watching. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Kim. And here's this one fixed. It looks a heck of a lot better. And this one I did, that's how I know I have to do it when it's dry, because I tried to do that with the razor and bungled everything up. So it's all smeared down, and I moved everything over and cut a new hole for the electrical box. And so the wood, the door trim is going to come right to about the light switch box, and then the cover will be there. But by swinging everything over the way I did, where's my, there. You can see I got a issue right there, but I can see all you guys' comments. There, can you see it? So I'll patch that in too. When everything is dry, I'll clean up those edges with the razor, and I'll patch a piece of burlap in there. Nobody will ever know, except you and me, that happened. But that's because I wanted to move it over and have a cleaner edge going. All right, now let's do this. Alright, so now this won't fall over like it did when I was doing Emma's piece. I think you'll be able to see most of what I get going. So how do you cover the top? Oh, Emma, I said that in last night's video. I'll have 6-inch crown molding and 6-inch baseboard. Yes, from the ceiling it'll cover the burlap. When you do the crown molding that I'm talking about, let me go back up. Let me come up here on the ladder. I can probably, let me see, what can I show you with? Hang on. Hang on, I got something I can, wait a minute, bear with me. Where did I stick that? I didn't think I would need it. Okay. I probably just made you dizzy whipping the camera around. Alright, so, see this flashing? When I put the crown molding up, it's 6 inches. This is probably, I think this is 3.5, this piece. It will go at an angle. And so it will cover that and still go to the ceiling. It'll cover the burlap and still go to the ceiling because it's at an angle like that. Does that make sense? Are you seeing it, Emma? Because I'm doing this for you. God, I hope I'm still on. Somebody say hello. Am I still there? It says I am. But you're not talking. I don't know what happened to that. All right. I tried to answer. I hope you got it. The dogs think I'm in here having a party. They came in to see who I was talking to. Okay, and apparently I forgot to bring in the third jug of starch, so I might as well get that right now because I'm going to need it in the mill. So be right back. And actually, the fabric is 52 inches, not 46, as I discovered when I was doing all the prep for this live. Won't need that. Won't need that right now. It is warm and toasty out today. Got the windows open. Not really a breeze either. It's still just why that fan would have been awesome. All right. I'm gonna have to come back down. I don't want to have to come back down to get this. So, as I was prepping this piece, I made a mistake with my measurements, but I caught it before I cut anything, so that was good. See if there's a, yeah. I don't know if you can see my black line or not. Can you see the black line I made with the pen? Well, that's going to be down the bottom behind me, where I'll be sitting, so I don't know if it'll smear or not. I don't care. So, and I really, well, I'll talk about that in a minute. Let me get this up, and then I'll tell you some thoughts. Hang on. Let's get to work. A lot of you probably don't know that in 2010 I fell off a ladder in my house in Florida. More off the bottom of what I did. Alright, let's see. I haven't really been too much, not a big fan of ladders since then. However, they're pretty much a necessary evil with the stuff that I like to do, so there you go with that. See me? Can you see what I'm doing? I guess not so much can you see me, can you throw my fat butt in the way? Can you see what's being done? I'm gonna top that with the put the starch on here, then I'll go top and fix that. corner like that, it can look correct and you don't see it until you stand back down. By the way, you wouldn't go over wallpaper with a squeegee like that. You'd have to use a wallpaper brush. What I wouldn't have given to see the expression on my face when this stuff peeled off the wall behind me. Oh my God. I think Peter wants to do it right now. I don't want it to go past there. So just sticking some tacks in to keep it from the whole thing coming down. What's up, Riley? Why are you crying? want to go out, but you gotta be fixed first, because you were a wild cat. You might not know what you need to come back to. We don't need you out there making more babies. You're done making babies. You gotta get you neutered. Riley. Yeah. And so say hi. Where'd you go? What? Say hi to everybody. And so say hi. Look, I'm just wiping sweat off me, running down my face. Wow. Can't say I want to be on camera. Check that out. Whew. Where'd you go, little guy? Took off. Alright. So, that's the burlap. I'll show you the whole wall tomorrow when it's dry. And I've got to come in when it's dry and do the seam. And cut that corner off, and patch. All I see is conversation, but you can see, fix the plug, trim up there. And then the next project for this room will be priming all these and painting them white, and then I might do part of this as a live and then film the rest of it or something, so you can see. There's a lot of YouTube videos and Pinterest tutorials and stuff on putting it up, but I have my own way of doing things, and probably have a lot more experience than the people that did those tutorials. So I'm going to show you how I would do it. And then I said I was going to share some thoughts with you when I was done. Thanks, Danielle. It's really not a pain in the ass. It's that I'm old. That makes it a pain in the ass. Not being limber anymore makes it a pain in the ass. But it's really not hard. You'd zip right through it. You'd be surprised. I mean, how long have we been on? It's not showing me how long we've been on. So, anyway, my thoughts as I was having coffee this morning and thinking about yesterday and what was going to come today, and how I had commented yesterday about all the wallpaper I had hung in my lifetime in my houses. Well, I'm not letting myself be melancholy over it, but my partner in crime when I hung wallpaper was my mom, and she was always the whipped cream on my pudding. She was always right there. When I needed a cloth, she was there. When I needed, she could interpret. She knew what she thought was coming, and she'd be handing me the tool as I was reaching for it, that kind of thing. And we were very, very close. And I am sure she's watching with all of you today. Here's Riley. Riley came running up to my school bus. Oh gosh, just before Halloween. He chased two kids. He ran behind two kids. He was sleeping on their front porch. He was a stray. He was just a little guy. And he followed them all the way down to the school bus, and they picked him up and carried him up onto the bus to me. So I went back after the morning route and got Riley. And he's hilarious. So anyway, I'm sure that my mom is watching me do this and starting my YouTube channel and all of that, and she knows that YouTube channel is exactly the right thing for me. So I'm glad my mom's here. Feels good. I don't know if you can hear him purring. He's purring his heart out. So that's it. That's about all I can do today, except clean up now. That wall's done, and that's the wall that will get the shiplap. Well, probably all three. That's all the walls. The ones that I have the one that I have the wood all cut up for. Burlap. Anybody got any questions I can answer before I sign on? Ask away if you got anything you'd like to ask about it. I'd be happy to answer. The fabric was 52 inches wide. My ceilings are 8 feet high. And I got extra fabric because I've got some things I'm going to make and run as prizes for contests very soon, and it will include some burlap on it. So I bought extra. So even with the extra, I don't think I paid $15 for the burlap. That was like $2.30 a yard, and fabric softener from Walmart wasn't. I bought 3 of them. I haven't used it all. I probably used about 2.5, and I probably wouldn't even have used that much if I hadn't have taken the tacks out last night and had that first piece fall down. So this whole wall, $2, $4, $6, $8, $10, and yeah, maybe $16 in product between the starch and the fabric. And I already have sharp craft knives and tacks and levels and all of that, so I didn't, that, no point in adding, oh well, and then the paint, sorry, I don't know how much, I forget, I bought that in September, October, that was probably $10, $15 somewhere in there too. And that's it. So that's where I'll be hanging all the stuff, clocks and this and that, and when it's dry. And I don't see any questions coming up. Nobody has any questions? Hi Anya, hi Matthew, I see. Those are the last 2 comments I see that you're watching. And it's got a wave thing next to it. If I push it. Oh, it waves back at you if I do that. That's funny. Alright. I don't know who else is there. It says 3 people. So, thanks for watching. This is going to go up on YouTube. So, if you liked this video, the tutorial, put a link. I'll edit this post and put a link for the YouTube channel, and if you could go to YouTube and subscribe, that would be great. I'm trying to get up the subscriber numbers. I think the last time I looked it was 26, and I can't get monetized, and I can't do a live until I do 1,000 subscribers. If you feel the need to come back to the Cape at any time, you are more than welcome to do
to do a wall for you. I'll show you how to do it. You can watch me right here and know how to do it. I still have to come back. All my things are still in storage, Danielle. I'm trying to get back in the next few months and get it all out here. That's a plan for me. Oh my gosh. And I'm in dire need of some seafood. Oof. All right, guys. I got 4 people now. I don't know who the 4th one is, but anyway, I don't see any questions. So I guess I'll clean up my stuff and I'll get ready for work tomorrow. I still got to do some cooking. Get ready for Anya. It doesn't look like we'll have school on Wednesday. Have you seen the weather? Looks like we're going to miss another day. Unless somehow it does a turn between now and then. It's not looking good. So thanks for watching. Look at this. That's a mess. Hopefully the thing will dry out and the light will come back on. It did yesterday. It did this morning after yesterday, so I'm sure it will again tomorrow. I might have gotten it in the wall plug today. I don't know. It was working great. I was all excited, and then bam, out it went. Oh, I also have a bench. A little settee I'm gonna do fabric on and change the fabric and paint it. And I think I want to have it sitting in here. So we'll get to that at some point too. I don't know how well you can see that fabric. That's a very light green with a cream. And I'm going to do some window treatments, and I don't know, this, what I really like about this is it adds texture, plus it'll pretty much hide the nail holes, which is what my friend Mike had said. And but as I was doing it, I was thinking, man, one of Jennifer Ferguson's stencils, her roller stencil from, you can check her out. She's artistic, I don't want to get it wrong, Artistic Finishes Studio, I think, or Artistic Painting Shoot. I'll have to put that in the edit too, because I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, Danielle, I'd love to. Oh, heck yeah. Oysters, and I really love mussels. I haven't had haddock in, 5, this is starting my 6th year out here. I had it once at a place here. It was gross. It's just something that's been frozen for months and, completely different texture and taste. So I'm dying for some good seafood. When I really have a hankering, I go to they have a Chinese place here called Ocean Buffet, and it reminds me of the Hunan Gourmet in Orleans. I don't even know if that's still there. But I go in there and I pick out on the raw shrimp, on the not raw, but the chilled shrimp, the cooked, and I pick out and make a meal of that pretty much, and that sort of quells my need for seafood a little bit. So yeah, I'm kind of rambling. I need to go sit down. My legs are hurting, and I gotta rest a little bit and get ready for the rest of the week. So thanks very much for watching. If somebody watches this on the replay and you have a question, please feel free to ask. I'll be happy to answer it. And we'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye.